Hello and welcome, I'm Q, and this is Fallout 3 No Guns, where last time I think, actually have mapped out DC. Now I'm sure I've not actually finished mapping out DC, but we've finished mapping out DC, okay? I think it's close enough. I think there's a few more, but I cannot remember. I mean, we've got this little section as well, but we'll go into that another time. Today we're going to actually say hello to Rivet City.
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Thank you, good sir, thank you. I do love the bridge opening, it is quite an interesting little thing. Chickling is also quite interesting.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City.
Looking for a few people, to be honest, yeah, look for a couple people. I mean, Dr. Lee's one of them, if you know where she is.
Yeah? Let me guess. No, she's not expecting you. But it's really important, and you need to see her right away. Been a lot of that going around lately, and I've had just about enough of it. So you're going to have to do better than that.
What about my father that came to see her? I'm trying to find him, to be honest.
Older guy, in his 50s or so? I remember him. He left already, but Dr. Lee might know more. All right, you can go on up. She'll be in the science lab. Just don't cause any trouble, or else you're going to answer to me.
Is there anyone called Pinkerton, by the way, out of curiosity?
Are those rumors still floating around? Look, I don't have time for swapping ghost stories with you. Pinkerton's a legend, dead or long gone. Don't care much, as I've got real people to take care of. Go bother someone else.
Well, then you have fun, Xar. Well, thanks for your help when you weren't snidey, at least.
Carry on, then.
I do love how the marketplace is closed, so I'm just gonna casually stand outside for 10 hours waiting for the market to open. This is normal behavior.
This here is Flack and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh? Take a look around. If you see anything you like, I'll be right over here.
What you got for sale, like?
Need to do some killing, eh?
Yeah, repair's awful. Good to know, good to know. But yeah, so have you heard anything about Pinkerton then, Flack?
You mean Genius Boy? Yeah, I've heard of him. Supposedly built Rivet City. They probably think he invented bread, too. Idiots. Lately, he's even been blamed for the noises in the broken ship bow. Anyone with half a brain would know that's just the Mirelurks.
Yeah, it's worth bearing in mind for Flack.
If you need more ammo, this is where to get it.
I may have also bought some armor just to repair mine up.
Well, this is a quick fix. I mean, that's the name of our shop. Polly and mine, that is. My name is Cindy.
I'm just looking around, don't worry.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know if you want anything. To buy, that is.
What you got for sale then?
We've got all kinds of chems.
I'll take all of your psycho. Never realized you sell Ant Queen pheromones. Good to know.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers.
Well, see, you're speaking fancy anyway.
Between you and me, keeping out the riffraff is good for business.
You know if anyone called Pinkerton by chance?
Now, there's a name I haven't heard in a while. Never met the man myself, but rumor has it he helped found Rivet City. Some rumors say he died trying to loot the broken bow of the ship. Others say he joined up with the Enclave.
I've heard something about the hangar deck and upper deck. What can you tell me about that?
The people that live on the hangar deck are the great unwashed masses. I read that somewhere. Do you like it? Anyway, they need true leaders, like myself.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Come back soon.
Welcome to Rivet City.
Yes, sir?
Do you have much troubles here, by the way?
You mean like hitting on me? No. Most of them are polite. Even the ones like Diego that I'd want to flirt with seem to ignore me.
You and Diego, I'm guessing then, aye?
Well, one of us is. Sometimes it seems like he doesn't even know I'm there.
No, we're not going to drug people, that is bad. Well, you can't force anything, to be honest.
Especially if he is a priest with a thick skull. Well, I'm not giving up. I just know we're made for each other.
Well, enjoy.
Bye.
Thank God I bought Lion Queen
I've got a
pheromones so she
little bit of
can.
everything here. Howdy, I'm Seagrave. Seagrave Holmes. I have a little of just about everything here.
That's sweet, you got premium fucking power armor, like.
A what? Look, if you just want to crack wise, go somewhere else. But if you've got stuff you want to sell, then I'm your man.
What you got, like?
I've got a little bit of everything.
Wow, you really have trash.
Hey!
Got all of the medics under the priest stand.
I am Father Clifford. This is St. Monica's church.
Who's Saint Monica, out of curiosity?
She is the patron saint of lost children, very popular among the faithful of Rivet City. I'm surprised you've never heard of her. If you want to hear her story, it will be the topic of my sermon on Sunday. Services begin at 8 a.m. You should come.
You're a priest? Honestly, a bit of an odd profession in this day and age.
Yes, my flock is all of Rivet City. You should come to services this Sunday. I'll be telling the tale of St. Monica.
You got to tell me about the hangar deck and upper deck, by the way?
It's a sad state of affairs, but the people that live on those two decks don't trust each other. The hangar deck folk believe the upper deck people are keeping them down. The upper deck citizens believe the hangar deck people aren't capable of managing Rivet City.
Well, that sounds like a fun situation. I'm gonna head priest.
Saint Monica bless you.
God bless you. I'm Diego, the acolyte for St. Monica's.
I've heard Angela has a crush on you, by the way.
What are you talking about? I'm a man of the cloth. Well, I will be as soon as Father Clifford. Never mind. It doesn't matter what Angela thinks. Soon I will take vows of chastity.
Okay, I believe you. I was just curious, man.
I forgive you. More importantly, God forgives you.
Enjoy, I'm gonna head.
God bless you.
So, yeah. Man sounds like he doesn't really want to get, like, married. He wants to become a priest. So, I'm gonna let him become a priest and, you know, not drug the poor boy.
Tamper with that, and we're gonna have a problem.
Don't. Stay away from me! What do you want? Are you one of them?
Not gonna hurt you. Are you okay?
I suppose it doesn't matter if I tell you. I used to be a slave. I saw a slaver on this ship. His name is Sister. I'm afraid he's after me.
Don't worry, it's fine. I'm not gonna be an asshole.
Really? Oh, thank you. Can you help me? I've been so worried with him around. I can hardly sleep at night.
I mean, here's a bit of money if it helps you. Do with what as you please.
Thank you. I'll go to Flak and Shrapnel's just before closing. I don't have anything to give you, but I think I can trust you with a secret. If you ever go up north, there is a secret slave hideout called Temple of the Union. You might find them useful.
Now, one of the few spots I've actually not discovered yet, Temple of the Union.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history.
I'd have to find a museum around here, to be honest, but it's definitely interesting, I'll give you.
Ah, a fellow scholar, I see. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection.
I mean, Honestly, what document is the most important out of curiosity?
In 1776, the Second Judgmental Congress got together and adopted a document drafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson himself. It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured its place in history. This magnificent achievement took form in the Declaration of Independence.
So, I'm not trying to jump the gun here, but you want me to find the Declaration of Independence. That could be anywhere in America, right?
Indeed I do. Without the Declaration, the rest of these relics are almost meaningless. I must have it. Acquire the document for me, and you'll be awarded most handsomely. What do you think?
I mean, sure, if I happen to find the Declaration of Independence just outside in a random building, I'll give it to you, buddy, but I don't think I'm going to just randomly find it.
Excellent! You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine, you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you. You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives.
I'll start with that one asked about you could see it anywhere in America. You got any idea how to get there, by the way?
In the D.C. ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway. The building should contain the document in a protective glass case. Be careful. The place is swarming with super mutants. Here, let me pinpoint its location for you.
I've got a few other questions, if you don't mind.
Please ask them. After all, knowledge is power.
How did you get all this information about the Declaration? Like, surely nobody knows about something 500-year-old just without finding out from someone, you know?
Well, this is quite embarrassing, actually. I sent someone like yourself after the Declaration. She did some of the research for me, but now I haven't seen her in a few months. I wouldn't worry about it. Many have died for causes far less grand than what you're about to undertake.
I need to get heading.
Be careful.
Ted Strayer.
What are you doing here, man?
No point in getting all worked up. I get 3 squares, I got a place to crash, and nothing's trying to eat me.
Do you know of a Mr. Crowley by chance?
Whoa, that's a blast from the past. My dad knew a dude named Crowley. I never met him, though. I think Dad said he died when they were checking out some old fort.
Have any idea what they were doing in the fort by chance?
Nah. He said that old man Tenpenny hired him and some other guys to go in there, but he never said why. My dad made enough caps off it to set him up good, though.
What do you know about Tenpenny out of curiosity?
Everybody knows he runs Tenpenny Tower, but I never met the dude. I swear.
Think of any reason that someone might want to hurt you.
No shit. That dude wants me dead?
Honestly, you could just give me the proof I need and we don't talk about this.
Whoa. Is this like worth caps? 'Cause I got needs, man.
Dude, come on. Don't be a dick. You don't get a fix, take a life. Well, don't take a life, take your life specifically.
Sure, dude. I don't know what it's for anyway. Don't need to get all thug-like.
Thank you. Worth bearing in mind, some sort of fort for that quest. Bit of a different thing that we've not really seen for a while.
I'm Belle Bonnie. I'll tell you what I tell all the fresh meat. Don't start anything down here, or I'll have Brock kick your ass.
Nice enough place you got here, I guess.
You must be drunk. Are you gonna order or what?
You heard anything about Pinkerton, no?
What a moron. Always going on about how he started Rivet City. Who gives a crap? Right before he disappeared, he was going on about some newfangled contraption he was sure was in the broken bow of the ship.
Heard any interesting stories by chance, Bonnie?
Go talk to Vera if you want gossip. I don't talk bad about folks.
Fair enough. What you got then?
What'll you have?
Charmed to meet you. I'm Vera Weatherly of the Weatherly Hotel.
Have you heard of any interesting gossip by chance?
Well, I really shouldn't tell you, but have you heard about Polly Cantelli? He's addicted to chems. His poor wife Cindy is at her wit's end.
Ooh, anything else you got?
You haven't heard? Angela has the hots for Diego. But since he's a priest, he's been putting her off. One of these days, she's just going to jump his bones.
Anything else you heard that's maybe not so creepy?
They say Mr. Lopez is losing it. He stands on the top of the bridge tower for hours at a time, just staring out over the city.
Though, by chance, have you heard of a Brian? He's your nephew. He kinda lost his folks.
Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe.
I'll send him along in a little while then. It's good to know at least I finally found him a home. It's been a little while, I won't lie. It's getting hard to find a boy a new home in the wasteland, would you believe?
Oh, that's wonderful. If you ever wander back into Rivet City, why don't you check up on us? You're always welcome.
Will do, Vera, will do.
Nice to see you again.
You don't look so tough. They call me sister. Don't ask.
I mean, I know you told me not to ask, but you're a man. Why do they call you sister?
Are you making fun of my name? It's a damn good thing for you this place is crawling with security. Otherwise, I'd kick your ass.
Dude. Fire sword.
You're bothering me. You don't want to bother me. You're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston.
You ever heard of a Pinkerton by chance?
Pinkerton, eh? That name takes me way back. Claimed to have cured radiation poisoning. Or was it food poisoning? I don't recall. He was always telling folks that he founded Rivet City. All he did was break off the front of it. Or did he die there? I don't recall.
So you've got some good memory then, Doc. Have you got any chems I could buy by chance?
You can get that crap down at a quick fix. It's in the market. I'm a doctor, not a dealer. I'll fix you as best I can if you're hurt.
Honestly, to be fair, it looks like I'd just take the things if you won't sell me them. Like, surely you have issues with thieves if you're not selling your shit.
Don't get any cute ideas. Security is just a shout away. Now, if you've got any medical issues, let's hear them.
No, Polly's an addict, yeah?
He's totally strung out. It's going to kill him one of these days.
Glad to know you don't fix that.
Take care of yourself.
Such a lovely doctor.
Want to do some buff out? Maybe a little psycho? Who are you? Got any psycho? I could I run the chem shop, but I'm broke and can't buy chems.
Honestly, you don't take it in moderation. Like when you're fighting super mutant overlords.
That's what Cindy says too, but I got the itch. I need it bad.
Well, I'm gonna head.
Yeah, me too.
But yes. So, we've been repeatedly told while looking for Zimmer in the broken side of the ship. So, you know, it's been heavily implied, no one knows for certain, but it's clearly been implied he like died in the broken side of the ship or something like that. So, we'll head over there in a minute though.
Hey there.
First off, gonna speak to Crow. Yep. Hello. Ooh, line congressional style I forgot to take. Speech plus 2. I believe that makes talent company still very easy to deal with. Like, the shish kebab is just a very strong weapon, it seems like. Oh. Should probably have paid attention to the one with the shotgun that was still alive. That was my bad, I'll give it. Thanks for the help, you dick.
And here you are. The spirits have blessed me with many gifts, but you have given the more marketable gift of monetary investment. Please accept this offering. A mask and helmet made from the hide of the wisest spirits of the wind. May it benefit you as fully as it has myself.
Definitely interesting, I'll give you. What you got selling, by the way?
If the clothes make the man, then...
It does have a decent selection of armor now. Also money, good selection of money. Perception +1 on the iPod helm, fair. But yeah, so there's two ways, as you can see. There's a door over there, or you can go in through the underground water. I'm going to take the door because although it's very hard locked, I can do that, so I have no issue doing that. And yeah, I have the ability just to ignore traps, but there's a lot of mirelurks and traps, so it'd just be easier and faster, you know? But yeah, I'll go through the doorway because it's just so much easier. Psycho withdrawal, I'm a little addicted right now, okay. Thank you, Crow, your helmet's kinda helpful. And wow, that was the easiest very hard locked in my life, Jesus. I see gas. I know how this goes. Hello. I've got the better claw, it turns out. Yes. Do not trust anything in this place. Everything's pretty much a trap. Except that button. That's a good button. Hello, Pinkerton.
How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already.
This is gonna be a really weird one. So you know facial reconstruction and mind wipes, are those a thing? Or has that been a rumor I've been chasing for a few months?
What are you talking about, boy? I don't know anything about any of that. And, what did you call it? An android? What's that?
Are you certain you don't know anything?
Fine, whatever. This android calls himself Harkness now. Comes in and wants a memory job. I took new memories and replaced his old ones. Don't believe anyone's done that before. Certainly not down here. That Commonwealth tech isn't all that fancy when it comes down to it. I'm also the only one in the wasteland with the skill and the nerve to perform facial surgery. That android flesh ain't so different than ours. You want proof? I documented the whole thing, so I could rub it in the face of Dr. Lee when I need to rankle her feathers. I hate that snooty bitch.
Honestly, fair enough. I love how your science and progression for humanity was fueled by spite. Truly, I love it. Though we're talking about an android, if you don't mind.
That witch ruined my life, but you're right. Who gives a crap about any of that? You want your precious proof. It's all in my computer. Here's the password. See for yourself. Hell, just take these pictures and this holotape. Straight from the synth man's lips. Just don't go telling Harkness, though. He won't believe you anyway. And you really don't want to see him upset. He can be a bit inhospitable.
Is there any extra part you're not told me about this? Are you sure?
Oh, all right. So maybe I didn't wipe his mind like he asked, but I buried it deep. Almost as good, really. But it's still there. Still accessible. All you need to do is use the recall code. Just say to him, activate A321 recall code Violet, and that will activate the hidden subroutines.
So why did you help this android out of curiosity?
Ha! Why do you think? I wanted to crack open that Commonwealth can opener to see what was inside. There's stuff in there I'd only heard about, and even then I didn't believe it. I can see why that Zimmer feller wanted him back so bad.
So, though you mentioned a railroad?
Bunch of bleeding heart morons, if you ask me. They're going to get themselves killed one of these days. And for what? Machine liberation? But they have brought me some really interesting tech over the years, so I guess they're okay. And that android, he was the chance of a lifetime.
Wow, this Commonwealth place sounds mad.
Most of it's blasted nothing, just like here. But there's talk, rumors mostly, about a place called the Institute. That's where Zimmer and that android came from. God knows what else they got going on in there, but it puts our tech to shame, that's for damn sure.
Obviously, follow 4 we see more about the Institute and all that. Though, why are you sitting in the wrecked part of a ship out of curiosity? Was it just to be left alone?
I live here. It's where I do my work, and it's far away from Dr. Lee and all those other monkeys dressed up like scientists. You made it past my defenses, which proves you aren't a dummy. And you haven't killed me, so I suppose you aren't here to do that. I suppose you can hang around if you want. Just don't touch anything.
Sweet. Appreciate it, man. I'll get heading.
Don't let your guard down.
Noted. Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, big book of science just sitting on the counter here. Also, Dean's electronics hidden in the bookcase. It's also got a couple of stealth boys just sitting here, which... yeah, I could donate money to church or charity. It's okay, I'll get that karma back. And yes, it was a fairly simple exploration to get Harkness exposed, but there is a way to cheese, quote unquote, this. I don't know if it's intended or not, where you can go to one person and get the reward and then go to the other to get both rewards. But I'm not gonna do that. I don't need the gun from Harkness, so I'm just gonna go to Dr. Zimmer to get the reward from him. Plus, it'd be interesting to talk to him, seeing as I've not actually spoke to him. Pinkerton just told me go speak to him, so...
Assist me? For the most advanced scientific center in the capital wasteland, I find your...
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this. We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yes. But Dr. Lee...
Dr. Lee is trying to save lives, and your constant interruptions are interfering with those efforts. Now please, stand aside.
I'm sure the good doctor's work with water purification is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake, the technology in that android...
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us, But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science.
Suit yourself.
Find him.
Hello, Dr. Zimmer. That is one hell of an introduction.
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire?
I mean, it looks like you're needing to pay because it sounds like you're on about something that's pretty pricey.
To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property.
Just cut to the chase, Zimmer. I can't be bothered with all the politeness and politics behind it.
You'll be searching for an android. Do you know what an android is? No, I imagine you don't. All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. Not in the Commonwealth. I'm talking about artificial persons that think and feel and do what we program them to. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off.
I mean, it sounds like slavery, but I'm not going to talk about it. Like, how do they know they just wander off by accident out of curiosity?
Nonsense! This is a machine we're talking about. Can you enslave a generator or a water purifier? Of course not. The same principle applies. But let's get back to your mission. You are to find this missing android. I've tracked him to somewhere here in the capital wasteland. He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it.
And I'll be compensated, yeah?
Of course! I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends.
Both of you to assume I have friends, but thank you, I will take that. By the way, he's right here. You know Harkness, the android? Well, yeah, you know he's an android, but it's the security chief.
Harkness, you say? Yes, that makes sense. He used to work for a special branch of the Commonwealth Police, after all. And he's right here, in Rivet City? Excellent. I must wait, find an opportune moment to confront him. Thank you for your discreet assistance and continued discretion regarding this matter. And now for your payment. This combat module will directly affect your central nervous system. I think you will find it quite beneficial.
Honestly, I thought that was an decrease to cost to hit in VATS, like you use less action points. I completely misunderstood how that one works. Both perks are, well, both rewards are completely useless. The other reward from Harkness is a unique plasma rifle.
Good
to see you.
Water tanks in the gardens and
But yeah, let's just ignore Dr. Lee for now, we'll come back to her later on. Hey. Finally made the last weapon, the railway rifle, so that's all them done now. And now we can go to the National Archives. Just need to do a quick pit stop. Ow. That's super mutants. Staying outside. No one's following me in, right? Good. But yes, start clearing out the National Archives then. Which, I've not actually been through it all yet, so... Oh, I have no way. Answer all 8 questions and get a prize. I guarantee you I'm not getting any of these right. I'm sorry, I do not know American history. Second Continental Congress, sure. Oh wow, okay. There's originally 13 states, but I can't remember if it was the 7 that rebelled. 13? Okay, it was the original 13, cool. I don't know, Hancock? I'm getting very lucky. Damn it. It's 56 for the delegates, right? That was John Hancock. Okay, so at least if you get it right, it just keeps on the one new proof. Cool, that's not too bad at least then. I do not even know what any of those words are. Wasn't it King George? Cool. I do not know. I'm slowly getting through these, at least I guess. I don't know if it was Thomas Jefferson. I think it was. Hey, let's go. What the hell's my prize? Good, great Mentats. Charisma +5. Brilliant.
Get your ass over here if you want to live. And watch out for the mines. Quick, they're coming.
Hello.
Lock and load. They'll be here any second.
As long as it's just super mutant, it's okay. So this Overlord comes, it's a little scary. Surprised the super mutant seems to have a decent amount of armor. Okay, I got the missile launcher one, just take out the missile. That's important. Yeah, as long as I'm in the front line, Riley should... Not Riley, should God. Like Sydney, there we go. Sydney should be okay as long as I'm kind of in the front line, you know, I should be using the fire, make them unequip the weapons. But I don't know why basic super mutants are so goddamn tanky. Like it's got the health and armor of a fucking overlord, it feels. Hello.
Whew. Say, you're pretty decent in a firefight.
Thank you, not too bad yourself.
Well, with what I do for a living, you need to be. Sorry, I'm being a complete asshole. I'm Sydney. It's good to meet a fellow relic hunter.
What do you mean by fellow relic hunter, out of curiosity?
Come on. You and I both know this is where the Declaration of Independence is stashed. No need to be coy about it. Good old Abraham Washington sent you on the same suicide mission he sent me on. Only problem is, you're not going to get it without my help.
What are you proposing, like, out of curiosity, Sydney?
Simple. We pool our resources, grab the Declaration, then make for Rivet City and split the reward. I've studied the plans of this place, so without me, you are going to go in circles. What do you say?
Sure, why not? I'm not too interested in the money, to be honest.
Smart move. Okay, the Declaration is secured in the Archive's strong room underground. There's a concealed cargo lift right here in the center of the rotunda. I've spent a few days hacking the lock with my remote terminal. When you're ready, punch in the password, let's get going.
What do you even know about the Declaration of Independence?
All I know is that it looks like a rolled up piece of thick paper with all kinds of writing on it. Some famous document from a long time ago. Abraham Washington is a huge US history nut. So, that's why he wants it so badly.
That's fair. You hurt by chance?
It's only a scratch. I'll be fine.
Here's a stim pack just in case.
Thanks. I'll use it right away.
It's best to keep her alive. Yeah, I'll do a quick little look around, but don't think there's much around here, to be honest. Ooh, more prize vouchers.
I was sure I heard something.
I mean, you just blew something up.
Thought I heard something.
Where? You like that?
Look what we have here. Where?
What do you mean, where?
Well, this is the long way down to the east wing. I'd suggest we head back.
You need a stim pack or two?
Yeah, they got me pretty good.
Here.
Thanks.
Well, I feel like nothing.
What's up?
It would have been nice if I could have just gave her 10
What's
stim
up?
packs to fully heal her, I won't lie. I actually need to be semi-concerned about traps then, because they can kill her and she can trigger them even if I can't. Got it. Oh, that's an overlord.
Game's over!
Please go down quickly, overlord. Okay, there we go. Now the overlord's on the ground, should be alright.
Yeah!
Wait a second, okay, that right. One overlord's dead. Sydney, just keep shooting at the side of him, please. Hopefully he gets that. Okay, right. Fight's over now, the two overlords are on the ground, it's fine. Well, one overlord's dead, the other's on the ground. Just keep shooting, Riley, they'll die eventually.
Yeah? Yeah? You want some of this?
Oh god, you're barely alive. Orange's perception. Grape's charisma. Pear's intelligence. So the only one you should really get is Grape because the only one that's remotely different to normal. I don't think that's makes the Lord everything, so go to our terminal now so I can actually go down into the basement the easy way. I don't even know where that mine was. Oh, baby ammo box. Yeah, sentry bots aren't too bad, I can handle these.
What's
I'm
up?
putting a lot into you to keep you alive, Sydney. You've eaten at least 15 stim packs now. Sydney, you better kill yourself to a sentry bot. I've seen builds coming in, so Sydney's not dead yet at least. This isn't Fallout 4, so I'm not gonna nuke. Oh god, the light.
I'm on your side. Have that, so.
What's up?
Please stop eating all my goddamn stim packs.
What's up?
Woo, like congressional style. And the Bill of Rights. No mercenary down here. Well, I should be using a super sledge with only leather armor, I'll be honest with you, mate. Hello.
You've breached our defenses, evaded our best soldiers, and you've raided my home. But I have not yet begun to fight. I cannot allow you to steal our freedom. The Declaration must remain here. It is our symbol of hope, the one thing that cries out, we are a free nation.
You're a robot, why are you so opinionated?
I am not a robot. I am Button Gwinnett, second signer of the Declaration of Independence and distinguished representative from Georgia. I know your fighting prowess far exceeds my own, but I will still duel you to the death if I must. What will it be then? Rapiers? Pistols at dawn? Out with it!
So you're willing to sacrifice your life just for this document?
This is no mere document, sir. This is the doctrine laid down by my fellow members of the Second Continental Congress. It absolves us of the tyranny of King George III of Great Britain. It is perhaps the greatest symbol of this free nation.
It's 500 years. Do you still need the Declaration of Independence to have it be known? The world has been eaten by nuclear fire. I think it's okay.
Petty lies and deceit may be the way of Great Britain's crown, but I will not succumb to such tomfoolery. Since it appears you wish to resolve this without bloodshed, may I suggest you stand down and surrender? I can promise that you will be treated well, in a manner accustomed to any member of the Royal Army.
There's more to this though, Button. You don't realize.
Please explain, but I warn you, I am well versed on the tactics of the underhanded Redcoat spy. You do well to remember that.
I am Thomas Jefferson. I am liberating the Declaration. Yes.
You, sir, are a liar, a fraud, and likely a spy of the royal crown. I warn you not to test my patience. You'll find it wearing quite thin.
Honestly, yeah, I'm a redcoat spy. I'm gonna blow yous all up if you don't give me what I want in the next 2 minutes.
Do you take me for a complete fool? I too have spies, and they tell me you have no army with you. However, since you've admitted to being the enemy and you have no wish to surrender, I'm afraid you'll have to be executed for your crimes.
Well, you shall fall, Button! Must take Button's wig. Do not forget about the wig. Ooh, Tales of Junkie Town Vendor. that be the Declaration of Independence? Just gonna make sure there's nothing in the sub-basement that's of note. Pretty sure Sydney died here, so yeah, Sydney died. Just not gonna go through that way. Sydney cannot live going through that way, so never mind. Like, I don't even need to do it, I'll just try to get a little bit of XP to level up to 30, but to be fair, the quest will probably do that for me anyway. Well, now we've got it. What's our next move, Sydney?
Let's head for Rivet City. It's a bit of a hike, but I want to get back there so I can start spending my caps. Don't worry, I know exactly where it is. We should make it in one piece.
Cool. Meet you there then.
Rivet City, here we come.
Let's go to Rivet City.
I can't wait to add the Declaration to the Society's collection.
Well, I have a side document, the Bill of Rights. Do you care about that one?
Oh my! I never expected anyone to find this! I didn't even know it was still intact! Well, certainly a reward is in order for your efforts. How about 100 caps?
What about 125?
You drive a hard bargain, but it's worth every cap.
Cool. Sydney and I, both of us have got your Declaration of Independence, by the way.
Oh my lord, I never I'm utterly shocked. You two have earned your places in the annals of American history. Yes, indeed. You will be remembered for this great day. I will award Sydney's promised bounty to her personally. No need to worry yourself about that. Enjoy your reward, my friend. You've earned it.
Whoop, whoop.
What's up?
Any interest in partnering up again, or are you gonna do your own thing?
You know, I think I've had my fill of wasteland roaming and picking through ruined buildings for a while. I'm just gonna kick back and spend my caps. But thanks for asking.
Fair enough. Well, enjoy now.
Whatever.
You looking to acquire anything else for the museum by chance?
Well, yes. Any document of historical significance would be of benefit to the Society. However, I am also interested in branching out. Perhaps some interesting artifacts related to our great country's history. Be sure and bring me anything you find along those lines. I'd be happy to compensate you once again.
Noted, noted. I'll get heading though, Abraham. Have a good day, my man.
Well, I suppose that's goodbye then. Come again anytime.
You too, man. It's much appreciated. Well, I think having done the replicated man and also secured the Bill of Rights and the Independence Declaration. Yes, the Independence Declaration. Brilliant. Just gonna leave that in there. I think that's been enough for now. This has been the lovely Fallout 3 No Guns. I've been Q. Thank you for joining me. Take care and enjoy.